again here at the Warminster Township State Library, and welcome to another holiday craft. Today we are going to be making a Kwanzaa Kinara and with all the candles. So let's get started. First, let's talk about the supplies that you're going to need. This is a craft that you can easily do on your own with the basic colors of construction paper, scissors if you don't have a kit and you want to make this, and you can trace and cut out all of these pieces. They're just regular geometric shapes. So what we provided is a round triangle cutout, one black rectangle cutout, three red rectangle cutouts, three green rectangle cutouts, 7 yellow triangles, and then what you'll need to provide is glue and markers, which are optional. So today we're making something that is traditional to celebrating Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is a celebration. It's where families and communities come together to kind of honor, their ancestors, their culture. Specifically, this is for African and African American people. And it's kind of similar in some senses to Hanukkah with the lighting of the candles each night. And it's a 7-night long holiday. So we're creating what's called a Kinara. It's a candle holder is the Kinara, and then the candles go into it. So step 1 is using your glue. You're going to glue down the black rectangle, which represents the first candle during Kwanzaa, and it goes into the center of the Kinara, the candle holder. So that's going to go into the center of our triangle, kind of at the point. So we're going to glue that down. And so that's where it'll be. Step 2 is to glue on the red rectangles to the left of the black rectangle. So during Kwanzaa, each night represents one of the 7 principles during Kwanzaa, and also the colors represent something. So the black candle represents the African people, and the red in this case represents their struggles. So to the left, you will put those red candles, and this is what it will look like on the left-hand side. I mentioned that each night represents a principle, so there are 7 candles, 7 principles of Kwanzaa. So first you put down the black, which represents the African people, then you have the red represents struggles. Step 3 is to add the green rectangles to the right of the black candle, and green represents future and hope, so their futures and their hopes. And then there are 7 candles in total, and it represents those 7 principles during Kwanzaa, and each night represents a different one. Those being unity, self-determination, collective works and responsibilities, community basically, cooperative economics, being businesses and recognizing other people's businesses and kind of working together, purpose, creativity, and faith. So these are the principles, the 7 principles of Kwanzaa, and the things that those who celebrate reflect on during this time. Kwanzaa runs from December 26th to January 1st. Okay, so step 3, this is what it looks like when it's all done, with the candles kind of laid out. So next is to light the candles, and as I mentioned, what would happen on the first night of Kwanzaa, they would light the black candle first, that representing the African people. And so they'd light that first candle. And then, similar again to Hanukkah, then there's the second night of Kwanzaa. They would again light that black candle, and then they would start from the left with the red all the way to the right. So every day they'd light a new candle in that sequence. So that second night it would be the black candle first, then the red on the most left. And then the second night it would be the black candle, and then the 2 red on the left, and so on. And then it would migrate over to the green as the days during Kwanzaa took place. So if you want to do it right, you can do it that way when you're gluing down your candle pieces, so those yellow triangles. So step number 5 is coloring your flames. Once you've glued down the triangle pieces that represent those candles, you might want to give it a little bit more pizzazz maybe, or a little bit more of a fire-like feature. So you can do what I did, which was I used red and orange markers, and I gave it a little bit of a flickering flame. But feel free to be creative and do something on your own if you'd like. So this is what it ended up looking like, just like that. And step number 6 is like almost the final step. Letting everything dry is the final step. But step number 6 is to decorate your Kinara base. Sometimes they have intricate details. Sometimes it's just usually made of wood. I've seen. I just chose to use a black crayon and say Happy Kwanzaa. So you can use what I did, or you can decorate it in a different way if you like. So step 7, let your creation dry just before handling it. I don't want any rogue pieces. So let it dry for, about 20-30 minutes, especially since I used just craft glue. Actually, I think I used a glue stick. So just let that dry a little bit. And for those who celebrate Kwanzaa, Happy Kwanzaa. For those of you who do celebrate another holiday, we hope that you learned a little bit about Kwanzaa and what it means to celebrate that kind of holiday. Alright, we're done for today, but as always, we have other holiday crafts on our YouTube channel, so do check those out. We have other crafts in general all year long, so check out our YouTube channel for more information about those. It's at Warminster Library on YouTube, so just search by Warminster Library and you'll find us. And as always, we hope to see you very soon at our library.